Get Out.
If you
Why? Yeah. This is the movie that Uma Johnson was basically warning. This is basically what Uma Johnson was talking about.
the snow bunnies.
He wrote the
The
script.
snow bunnies. It was the
Can I
white
do a
smoke
geek
that
heresy?
crashed the Instagram live. Have you seen that?
Can I do a geek heresy?
A geek heresy.
I actually haven't watched this, and I don't know why.
Whoa.
Yeah, sure. Let's hear.
No, I
No,
haven't watched
Zico.
this movie. I don't know why. Like, I wanted to watch it. I've been saying I'm gonna watch it, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Pretty
And
good.
the thing is, you have to watch it without spoilers. That's the part that's gonna mess with you right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Look,
I don't
I'm
know
just
what's
gonna say
happening.
now. I'm just gonna say now, dog. It's I've seen this movie,
Mm.
and I don't like horror stuff. I don't like thriller stuff usually, in general. Because I mean, it depends, and you kind of have to catch me. It's like it's not a thing I'm gonna go for. But
Yeah.
I ended up watching this I ended up watching this like at home on like a streaming service or whatever. And yeah, I was gripped the entire time. I was also like, hey, brah, you're just like your sense of danger, your Negro senses, your black
The
senses
Negro
are
is weak in this one.
the black senses are not tingling because stuff will happen and it'll just be like, if it was me, dog, now I'm vying. Like my girl will see me when she sees me. I'm taking the car. It's your parents' house. I'm just like, now I gotta go.
Hey, same thing for the Death Note guy in the first 5 minutes, man. This man's still on the phone. He can sense something's wrong. Still on the phone, still talking. What nonsense was that? I was like, what kind of black man is this? I'd even sprinting.
No, and Ibile, the first time you see the other bra, because it's in the trailer. Ibile, that like you see the other bra, and he's like, "Get out!" I would have listened the first time, and like, it's time to go home.
I've heard enough.
But anyway, yeah,
Well,
without spoiling it,
tells you why.
without spoiling it, yeah, it's hella tense. They do make sense as to why he's there and how they keep him there. It's just that for you would have been like, but I guess because in Jet, like they're trying to say that the relationship is that strong at this point. So yeah. But yeah, and then also the twist is actually crazy. Like the twist is really crazy when you get to it and all of that stuff. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie, and I would definitely recommend it.
I should make time
on this list. On this list, with what's on this list, I would put this here, but I don't think I would put it this high. Maybe, maybe it would be top. Maybe top 50, maybe top, yeah, it's 38 out of 100, right? I would say maybe top, I'll maybe put it at, I want to say top 50.
Above Scott Pilgrim, I'm assuming.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, again, I enjoy Scott Pilgrim, and I probably would watch Scott Pilgrim more than I would watch this. I would rewatch that more, simply because it's like a nice.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Above Logan, maybe, I don't know. Above Logan.
Because they put that way at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah. Above Logan, I don't know. I mean, trying to put my X-Men Wolverine fandom aside and look at them both as movies.
Yeah, as movies, yeah.
I might have to give it to Get Out, just because Get Out, I think it had that tense moments and all of that stuff, but it also had like a nice air of comedy. There was like a good balance with all of the tones and stuff that was going on with them. It never feels like you're getting whiplash.
Yeah.
Watching Get Out. Like when you're supposed to laugh, you laugh, but then it'll switch back to when everything is freaking out, and then you're just like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? And then a brow who's like 6'5" will just run towards the camera and turn left, and you just be like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
But you're still like intrigued in what everything. With Logan, especially if you consume stuff like Last of Us, with Logan, you kind of get it. But yeah, with Get Out, I think it kept me more on my toes. So I think I would put it above, but it would be Get Out and then Logan. Like it would be like that close.
I feel that.
If I was doing that list.
That's a good endorsement. I must make time. Guys, give me chakra. to make time to watch
What
that.
would be the South African version of this? Try. Try. Fit.
No, it would be hier kom kak.
Afrikaans even. Oh God.
Just to show you hier kom kak.
You know what's funny? I did go to this one buddy's house, and like it was in a very Afrikaans area. It was so Afrikaans. Like everybody was walking around barefoot on the ground Afrikaans, and like the short pen, you know, and you can see the knees and everything, and you can even see like, hey, bruh, that thing might be a G-string at this point. And I was just walking around, and I was just like, ish, if something goes wrong, ne, I'm done for.
And not backup. There's no backup. There's no escape plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually
Next.
thinking about this movie. In that there's something that happens with these kinds of movies where it's like, I feel like is Kutso still alive?
Hey, Chief, are you there?
Network problems.
Jesus, because I'm like that screen has been like that for a while. But I was gonna say, there's a theory I have about like you get good movies and you get movies that catch you, because like for example, a movie can be bad, but it can have so many good things and it hits you at the right time that it catches your emotions and you flow with the movie despite it having problems. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean by that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean Black Panther 1, a perfect example.
Yeah,
There's
well,
a
like
lot of movies where, in general, as a movie, it's
actually not that good. Yeah,
but the sum of its pieces are greater than its flaws.
yeah, like the beats in this movie. To me, this is one of those. This is a fascinating movie because it's like it's spinning a lot of plates, right? And that's why I'm saying you can't have spoilers, because with spoilers, there are certain things that happen at certain points where I feel like if you don't get hit at the exact emotion the way the movie wants you to, this is a bad movie. It's actually a dumb movie if the beats don't hit you the right way. That's why I'm like, this shouldn't be spoiled for you. If you know what I mean. Like, for example,
But I'll say this, Rob. I think like as much as I'm making jokes and all of that stuff, and like as a movie, I think it's still tight enough to explain why this scenario would still play out the way that it plays out. I think like because I think Peel thought about it. I think Jordan really thought like I have to make this, because that's why he also has like other characters in the who are like basically the audience character.
Yes.
Talking to the main character throughout the entire movie. So I think he kind of covered his bases. I mean, it's like it's at that point where you get the excuse of, if he had to do the common sense thing, there's no movie. And like we have to be here for an hour and some minutes or something. But yeah.
I do agree. This movie is not a corny movie. Don't misunderstand. What I'm saying is, like, for a good example would be I rewatched The Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
And knowing what the movie is, it's still a good movie.
Yes.
If you understand what I'm saying. I think Get Out is also still a good movie. But I think if you don't get hit with those exact beats, it loses a point or two. It's still an 8 out of 10. But if you
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it loses its point. It loses its potency. I see what you're saying.
Yes, but if you get hit with, that's why I'm saying we can't spoil this for you, man. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
So it definitely deserves to be on this list. I actually agree with you back on like where it should be. I would even put it above Logan, especially if you hit the beats. So yeah, nah, that's my thoughts. I just like the idea of measuring when there's something hits you well, or rather if it's good. But yeah, anyway, just theory. Moving on.
I agree with both of you guys. Yeah, I agree with what you guys have said. I actually wanted to say that it also kind of reminds me of Watchmen, the series, the HBO series. If you guys remember that series, like especially the end, the twist. So it's really good. I think it's one of those movies that will be evergreen in that regard, so long as we have, you know what. So without spoiling much. So it holds out. It holds up really good. And I guess this is the movie that really made Jordan Peele a great director, because this is the first movie that he directed, I believe.
Yes.
And yeah, it put him on the map. I mean, he did Keanu after, but he started doing Nope, and he also did, is it This Is Us?
Yeah, I think the thing is that this is this was a movie you could tell he thought about for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because there's those projects where you have time
Passion
to
fun.
like ferment and make sure that the script and everything is tight.
Yeah, like
Because the other movies are
I'm joking.
Yeah. Actually,
the things
to add on one.
the things that I've heard about that movie, my guy. Francis, you can't talk about Marvel. Francis, you can't talk about Marvel after Megalopolis.
I just want to say to add on to what Buckmeister is saying. There's a podcast with Ryan Coogler and Jordan Peele. So Jordan Peele actually explains how he actually got to do Get Out, how long he's been thinking about it. Like he's been thinking about this movie for decades, and so it makes sense why this movie is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but 38 is a little bit high, especially for the stuff that we've seen on this list. And
Wait,
just because I'm trying to be objective
guys,
about
is this not 63? Is it 38 or is it 63?
It's 38 out of 100.
Wait, they go down one. Let's see.
It's 63.
Oh,
63.
it's 63.
Yeah.
How does this? Why? Okay. Oh, is it counting? I'm confused.
It's counting. It's counting.
Okay, then I guess this movie is where it's supposed to be. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Can
still.
you change some of your comments because you might have confused the other ones?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Then I might have confused. Anyway, people of the world, you will figure it out. You'll do your own math.
No,
I'm sure.
I think when you were saying it's high on the list or it's low on the list, it still made sense.
It still needs to be lower though, because
I'm just saying because of the movies. I'm saying because of the movies that we've spoken about, even the ones I haven't seen, the fact that they've impacted the genre, that has to put them higher.
Yeah.
Like I think Get Out is impactful in the sense of how it's like black horror movies became a thing after Get Out, sure. But I think because it's still following some of the stuff that other movies have done before, that it can't be higher than those movies, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, because technically, I mean, one could argue the Tyler Perry movies have a higher impact than Get Out movies in terms of that. But at the same time, this was massive, emotional.
Yeah.
Like it hit a beat, if that makes sense.
No, but I'm just saying in general, like how you guys were talking about like the Bates Hotel and
yes.
Is it the Bates Hotel?
Yes.
Was it something like that? Yeah.
That's the series.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the series. What's it called? I'm forgetting.
Psycho.
Scream, Night.
Oh, Psycho.
Psycho.
There we go. Like I'm saying, like stuff like how you were talking about like Psycho and stuff like that. Like that stuff, because it changed the genre of movies. Like I think that's what they say when it comes to a classic. It's not just about it being good. It's also about like what it births. And like this is for that particular metric. I don't know how Empire does this thing, because to me, Empire, after the comic book conversation, I'm like, you guys, you just make whatever list you feel.
Oh no,
but
I made this
comic list. Can we burn that comic? Like,
yeah.
But
see,
like,
I think here's the mistake. Here's why it didn't have that much of an impact. Because I'm looking at the numbers here. It grossed 176 million in the United States, right? And then another 79 in Canada. But worldwide, altogether, it was like 225 million, which is a lot for a horror movie, especially when the budget is 5 million. But I feel like it wasn't enough to make enough copycats, because we got what, Candyman, and then after that it was what?
No, well, Candyman was a remake. Candyman was a remake, so it doesn't even count.
But I feel okay, fair enough.
But Candyman is a remake, though, Rob.
Yes, I know, but remember, it was like Candyman was not a black message, if that makes sense, because the new Candyman is a black movie, if that makes sense.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it was a black commentary, which was a good one, by the way. I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. But I feel like those movies, we didn't get copycats. That's what I'm trying to say. And I feel like,
I'm loving the fact that Cam is like 10 seconds behind. Rob will say like the light is blue, and then 10 seconds later Cam comes in. Rob, the light is blue.
What?
This is why some of the videos, I'll be rewatching some of the videos that we did in the past. Buckmeister would ask me a question, and it's like I'm ignoring his question though. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, I didn't hear this question. Oh my God, no.
Chief, we are South Africans. We know about connectivity issues. All right, but anyway,
I
okay,
haven't watched
63 is not a bad spot on this list, but yeah, it's
Which,
just there's other movies that it's above that.
that does
Just
make
if we're
sense.
trying to be objective, because
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
in my objectivity, because my list would look very different from this.